Hello, boys and girls. This is Mr. Marasco with your activity video for this week. Please be sure to check out my other videos, which is Healthy Snacks with Leprechaun Jeff and Story Time with Mr. Marasco. Many of you have sent me some activity logs, how many minutes of exercise you did last week. And your goal, if you can recall, was 120 minutes of exercise. And I'm assuming that most of us were able to get that 120 minutes. For next week, I want you to do the activity log again. And I want you to set a goal to see if you can do an extra 5 hours. So if you did 20 hours, I want you to do 125. If you did 150 hours, see if you can do 155 hours. So if we're talking 5 hours, 7 hours a day, 7 days a week, we're only talking a few more minutes per day. So again, return those activity logs to me, and I would love to see what you're doing. As I look out my window today, it's raining, kind of a cold, wet day, and unfortunately on days like this, we end up having to stay inside and don't get as much exercise as we need. So I thought I would bring out some cup stacks, and we could talk about cup stacking. If you do not have cups at home, sometimes those solo cups work. Sometimes you get some type of plastic cups. They can work not as well, but that's an alternative for you. If you're looking at buying a stack of cups, if you go to speedstacks.com, they are offering speed stacks at a discounted rate, so might be worth looking into and getting a stack of cups for you at home. We do this activity in the fall, and we spend a few weeks doing it. And people often ask me, Mr. Marasco, why do we do cup stacking? It's not really a physical activity in the sense that we're running, moving around, improving cardiovascular endurance. We're not necessarily burning calories, although we do some relay activities and we do some activities with that. The main purpose of this activity is working on right and left hands. Be able to use both right hands and left hand. If we think about sports that we play, basketball, we talk about basketball players being able to use your right hand and your left hand. We talk about soccer players being able to use your right foot and left foot. Many sports, baseball, you catch with one hand, you throw with the other hand. So most sports, you have to be two-handed to be really good at it. If you're a musician, if you play music, if you were in Mr. Gartner's music class and you're playing a piano or you're learning how to play the drums, it sounds much better using two hands than one hand. If you're in a technology class and you're doing technology and you're on a keyboard, it's going to take a lot longer if you are just typing with one hand as opposed to two hands. If you play video games, many of you play video games, think about when you hold that Xbox or PlayStation controller, you're using both hands. So what we want to do is we want to get really good at using both hands. And when we use both hands, we're also using both sides of our brain, both our right side of our brain and our left side of our brain. And if we can do that, that improves our reading ability, our ability to solve problems, helps us in math. So we want to try to foster that development as much as we can. Our cups, you get 12 cups in a stack. And remember that when we are using cups, we want to be gentle. They are made out of plastic, so if we stay on them and step on them, they will break. And that really makes your stack of cups not very efficient. When we hold the cups, we want to hold the cups with our hand on the side. That pinky finger goes on the bottom of the cup, on the rim. For my younger students, let's start out with 3 cups. And kindergartners and first graders, when you start with 3 cups, remember you want to have 2 hands up. And we want to go right hand, left hand. So we have 2 cups up, and we leave 1 cup on the table or on the floor. Then we put 1 cup down and 1 cup on top. So it's really a 2-step process. 1, 2. And count to yourself. 1, 2. If you prefer, right hand, left hand. If you're left-handed, left, right. Parents, make sure that they are using both hands. Obviously, you can do this activity with 1 hand, but if you're not using both hands, you're not using both sides of the brain. Right, left. Practice that several times. We have 3 more cups. Make sure they're a little bit apart. And when you do this, you want to do 1 stack of cups at a time. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then just like when we read, when we get to the end of a sentence, we go back to the beginning and take it down. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Practice that several times. Once you've done 2 stacks of 3, now we want to go to 3 stacks of 3. 3, 3, 3. and do the same thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Practice that several times. There you go. Now, if you want to tie some fitness into it, you could do 3 and do some jumping jacks. Okay? Or you can do some sit-ups or push-ups between each stack. Run around the table, all right, between each stack. So you can tie in some fitness activities with that. Once you've mastered the 3 stack, now we can move to the 6 stack. 2nd, 3rd graders, 4th and 5th graders, you would probably want us to go ahead and start with the 6 stack. Kindergartens, 1st graders, this is where you want to challenge yourself with the 6 stack. Now with the 6 stack, this is where it really becomes important that we use our fingers and we hold the cups correctly, because if I try to put my hand on top of the cups, I can only pick up 1 cup at a time. So using my favorite hand, I'm going to go to my stack and I'm going to pick up 3 cups. Again, notice that my pinky is the key finger. My pinky is on the bottom of that 3rd cup. With my opposite hand, I'm going to pick up 2 cups. And I'm going to go right, left, right, left, right. Notice that when I stack my cups, the cups are really close together. If you have them far apart, you're going to have more fumbles and not as much area for you to sit the cup. So make sure when you stack the cups that the base of the cup, the bottom of the cup, is close together. When you take it down, you use both hands. Let's do that again slowly. Count to yourself. 3, 2, right, left, right, left, right. Again, you could tie in some fitness activity. I'm going to do some jumping jacks. I'm going to do a push-up between each stack and take them down. Once you've done 1 stack of 6, now let's go to 2 stacks of 6. Right, left, 3 cups, 2 cups, and practice. Concentration. Remember that you're not going to be necessarily great at it to begin with. This is a good activity also to teach persistence and practice and repetition. We talked about if you want to get good at something, you have to do it over and over again. You're not going to be good by doing this just 5 times. To be really good at something, we talked about 700 times. So that's more than probably what you're going to do in one setting. So repetition over and over. 3, 2. Woo, fumble. It's been a while. All right. Practice that. Now the next competition stack you want to do, and this is where you can have maybe mom and dad or someone time you, is you're going to do 3, 6, 3. All right, and then if you actually have 2 stacks of cups, maybe you can race against someone. But this is one where you would, competition. So you're going to go 3, 6, 3, and down stack. Notice I'm using 2 hands. 3, whoa, messed up there. 6, 3, and take them down. I would set a goal of probably under 10 seconds for that, to do a 3, 6, 3 in 10 seconds or under. Once you've done that, and for my 4th and 5th graders, and maybe even some of my 2nd, 3rd graders, if you are ready, you can now do the 10 stack. Now keep in mind that you do have 12 cups in your stack. So the first thing we got to deal with is those top 2 cups. So what you want to do is you take the top 2 cups up and you get them out of the way. Notice that when I did that, I took 1 cup, turned it facing up, and 1 cup down. Now I have 10 cups. And just like when we did the 6 stack, we're going to use 2 hands, and I'm going to pick up 5 cups and 4 cups. I'm going to go right, left, right. 4 cups are on the bottom row. The next cup goes right in the center. Now we basically have got a 6 stack. Right, left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. You take the 2 outside cups, and you're going to slide it down in the same direction. Take 1 cup, slide it to the outside, pick up the entire stack, and that's in the middle. All right, so let's do that again slowly. 10 seconds, pick up the top 2 cups, put them out wide, pick up 5 cups, 4 cups. Say it with me. Right, left, put it in the center. Right, left, right. And you finish with a 3, 6, 3. Now, if you are really wanting to challenge yourself, now you're going to do the entire series where we're going to go from a 3, 6, 3 to 2 6 stacks and a 10 stack. All right, it's been a while since I've done this. Ready, set, go. 3, 6, 3. Down stack them. Here you get to use 1 hand. Come over here and make 2 6 stacks. Oh, I have a fumble. Take them down. And now the 10 stack. And we finished. Again, this is an activity that you can tie some fitness activities in. Have someone time you. You can have competitions in your family who can do it the fastest. So have fun. It's a good indoor activity for you to do. If you have any questions about this and where you can get the cups, or you're having trouble with something, please email me. I would also love to see any videos of you stacking the cups at home. Just keep in mind, kindergartners and first graders, let's just start with the 3 cups. If you feel comfortable as you have practiced with the 3 cups and you want to try the 6 cup, go ahead and do the 6 cup. Okay. And my 4th and 5th graders, I would love to see you start attacking the 12 stack or the 10 stack. Get the top 2 cups up. 5 and 4. And take them down. All right, my friends, this will be our last activity video for the year. I will have next week for you, our final week of school, I'm going to set up a virtual field day. So I'll get some water balloons and activities that you can do with your family at home. Have a great week. God bless.